Salutations friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be reviewing Tresor Midnight Rose from Lancome today. So if you'd like to know about this fragrance, then keep watching. Now, as always with you guys, I like to be transparent, and this fragrance was not sent to me to review. This was purchased by me full price from Macy's, and it's been in my collection for a few months or even a year at this point. I've had it for a bit. So this fragrance is a beautiful rose fragrance, and I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about it a little bit because this is one of the fragrances I think doesn't get a lot of attention, and I think it deserves a little bit more love. Now you have notes of raspberry, vanilla, obviously rose, and musk. And this fragrance is a jammy rose fragrance. It's very sweet, it's very fruity, it's very thick. It's one of those fragrances where if you don't like sweet, syrupy, candy-like rose scents, this probably isn't the fragrance for you. But if you do like jammy rose fragrances, and you have a lot of jammy rose fragrances, you might think, why would I want to add another one to my collection? Well, let me tell you. First off, this is a rose fragrance that is pretty much appropriate for any occasion. A casual, formal, daytime, evening, even professional environments. You can wear this fragrance pretty much anywhere. It opens up ridiculously sweet and sticky. It might not be your cup of tea, but this fragrance, the beauty is in the dry down. Don't ever completely judge a fragrance by its opening. You really want to start judging a fragrance by its dry down, but a lot of people do care about how it opens and how long it takes to dry down on the skin. This fragrance takes about 15 minutes to dry down, where that sweet stickiness kind of mellows away and you get a little bit more of the musk. The musk with the red berries makes this a little bit more juicy and also a tiny bit tart, just the littlest eensy bit tart in the background, which is a really nice balance between the fruity, sweet jamminess in the opening. But throughout the entire time you're wearing this fragrance, it's a predominantly very strong, very dark red type of rose fragrance. It's really sexy and really stunning. So that's the beauty of this fragrance. I think the winning note in this fragrance, which makes this special and a little bit different than other jammy roses, is the musk. The musk, once it comes out again after about 15 to 20 minutes, kind of cuts through the sweet syrupiness and balances out all the other notes of the vanilla and the rose and the raspberry, and makes the raspberry a little bit more tart, makes the vanilla a little bit more green, kind of like a vanilla pod, and then really helps the rose be kind of more of a garden rose and less like your standard jammy rose scent. It's very linear on your skin. It doesn't really develop and tell a story. It starts off again really super sweet, and then once the musk comes out, it again gets a little bit more effervescent, a little bit more crisp, and a tiny bit sharper, which really helps to balance it out against the jammy rose. And you guys always hear me say jammy rose. It's just a composition of fragrance. Everyone's really familiar with what jammy rose smells like, which is why I like to use it a lot when I'm describing rose scents. But what it does is it really balances out that super sweet red berry jam sweetness that you get in the opening from the raspberry and the rose and the vanilla. I also do get complimented when I wear this fragrance. I think that there's something about the musk and the rose paired together which is really beautiful. Now, musk and florals sometimes can feel very dated. There's a lot of very beautiful, very classic scents from the 70s and 80s and early 90s that were predominantly florals and roses with a very heavy musk scent. So a lot of people, when they smell musk and florals, they kind of think it's a little bit dated. But the thing about this fragrance is it doesn't come off dated, it comes off sultry, sexy, and sophisticated. So it's just a really gorgeous scent, well worth checking out, really beautiful. And overall, I think it's worth adding to your collection if you're a rose lover, or specifically if you're trying to add roses to your collection. Rose sounds like the type of fragrance that everybody has in their collection, but a lot of people are very intimidated by rose scents, and a lot of people don't like rose scents. So that's kind of like what I mean if you wanted to start adding rose scents to your collection. If you're a little bit intimidated by it, if you're not sure what types of rose scents you want to add to your collection, I do like that this is a little bit of a chameleon and does a lot of different things. Now, besides its beautiful fragrance, it does have a really nice sillage. It's pretty strong, past arm's length for the first few hours of wear time. I'd say it really projects for the first 3 to 4 hours, and on my skin this lasts about 6 to 8. And that's saying something because I live in the tropics, and musky scents sometimes will either last on my skin for a long time or will completely disappear off my skin after the 2 hours. So this is one of the scents that will last on my skin for a little bit. So on top of it just being a generally really nice rose scent, it does have a really nice projection and longevity. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want me to start reviewing more fragrances like this, more designer fragrances, more affordable fragrances, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know to continue doing videos like this. And also don't forget to subscribe. Because it's free, and I'm free, and I put out new videos every Monday through Friday, and sometimes on the weekends as well. So always have something for you to watch. In any case, I hope you guys are all happy and healthy, and have a great day, month, year, whatever. And I'll see you next time. Bye!